Now look, man. Hey, look. We all feel stuck sometimes, and I'm here to tell you that it's totally fine, bro. And it's totally normal, bro. Just off the back, positive note, man. It's okay to feel stuck, man. But really, honestly, sometimes you may not even feel stuck. I mean, you may not even be stuck, but you kind of just comparing yourself to, other people, and we going to, what I'm saying, get into that a little bit. And then sometimes you may just be stuck because you kind of just going with the flow and just going with the ways of life, and you kind of just woke up and just felt like, what am I really doing? And I could understand that, man. And honestly, I feel like that's kind of like a spark to where it's like, okay, now I understand that I'm calling for something else. So if you're watching this video, we're gonna go ahead and get into that, man. But let's, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So my name, for y'all that don't know, my name Christian Graves. I'm 21-year-old from Houston, Texas. Just future full-time entrepreneur. And as y'all can see by the title, this is the 3 reasons why you feel stuck. And reason number one, man, is that you're probably too comfortable. And that was going along the lines where it's like, bro, you kind of just waking up every day, going to work, come back to the crib, maybe play the game, watching YouTube, scroll on your phone, and then just go to sleep. But honestly, that's kind of like trash way to live, man. Like it's kind of like the rat race. You just like on in a cycle, in a cycle, in a cycle. And that's what I was saying. Like it's good you got that spark where it's like, bro, what am I doing? And I feel like it's because you got to the point where you were just like flowing through life and you weren't really kind of thinking about what's next. You know what I'm saying? And you kind of just liked how you were living, or you just didn't wasn't even thinking about, like, you weren't aware enough to feel like it's something better out there for you, bro. So you might just be feeling a little bit, you might just got to the point where you kind of just got a little bit too comfortable in what you're doing right now, and that's totally fine, bro. But it's also good that you're probably aware of it right now, bro. And I think most people, what I'm saying, we it's a 9 to 5 route, but you gotta build something outside that 9 to 5, bro. Because main thing is getting your freedom back. And you want something that's gonna get you that freedom. And let's be real, bro, a 9 to 5 is not finna get you that freedom. And a career and a 9 to 5 is two different things. And just get that straight. You know what I'm saying? But if it is a 9 to 5 where like you just come to the crib and you don't do nothing, you don't build nothing outside of it, then you kind of getting to the point where you probably gonna work for the rest of your life. I guess if you got a 401k, you would be all right, but it just depends on if you consistent with it or not. But you want something that's gonna grow. You feel me? And you don't want to be too comfortable and too stagnant and just in the line. You want to keep going up. And it's good that you're aware about that right now. And I can, what I'm saying, tell you some other reasons why you may not be growing. And like honestly, going into the like you being a little bit too comfortable, I feel like it could be a lot going on in life and we don't know exactly where we trying to go next. It'll be a lot of little stuff to do. And I suggest you get like a little whiteboard, bro, or female. Like get a whiteboard and look up Pinterest and like Pinterest whiteboard. No, like get the Pinterest app and look up like whiteboard setups. And like I got my monthly goals. I got tasks I need to, you know, get done. I got like aspirations, future aspirations on there, and then I also got what time I want to wake up and what time I want to go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Gotta have a little structure. You know what I'm saying? So you can, get them little wins and get 1% better a day. You know what I'm saying? If it get easy when it's just 1% better a day. You feel me? So let's go ahead and get into reason number two, man. Second reason why you probably feeling stuck is because you have no plan. You know what I'm saying? You're not looking for nothing else to get better outside of just your 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? You just, what I'm saying, you just waking up, going to work, come back home, and what I'm saying, keep repeating the cycle. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying at the beginning, like when you feeling stuck, it's probably your spirit telling you, like, bro, we meant for more than what we just doing right now. You know what I'm saying? And you got to build something outside of your 9 to 5 that you like anything. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna help you make some paper outside of it. You know what I'm saying? If you're feeling like you stuck in the same place with just the 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying? I feel like with the 9 to 5s, we gotta look at them like stepping stones. You know what I'm saying? Because the 9 to 5 is not gonna get us rich. You feel me? So you need to use that 9 to 5 to your advantage and start looking into something that's gonna grow outside of that and eventually take over that 9 to 5. You feel me? And you know what I'm saying? This goes along with not having a plan. You're probably distracted as well. Maybe going out a little bit too much. Maybe spending a little bit too much more than you really need to be spending. Like you know what I'm saying? You really spending more than you really getting. Or, you know what I'm saying, you spending a lot and barely got anything left. You know what I'm saying? You're not building anything. You're not building your wealth. You're just staying stagnant. You gotta have something that you keeping, or better yet, investing, putting into something that's gonna grow over time. You know what I'm saying? Where that be, you know what I'm saying, some stocks as far as like the S&P 500, like index funds, in you know what I'm saying, index funds that can grow over time. Put in a little money, little by little. You know what I'm saying? Probably distracted. You know what I'm saying? Going out, maybe drinking a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? Maybe smoking the gas a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? That could be something to where you feeling a little bit stuck, to where it's like, I mean, you doing the same things over and over, but you're not getting any progress. You going to work, but you're still broke. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you probably just distracted by the stuff that's going on. Maybe your friends always want to do something, you always on that with your friends. Every time you ain't making no time to build something that's gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? You may just be having a little bit too much fun. You know what I'm saying? That may be have you, you know what I'm saying, your mind thinking like, what am I really doing with my life? You may just be having a little bit too much fun and you're not really locking in for real. You feel me? That may be a reason why, you know what I'm saying, you feel like you just, you know what I'm saying, stuck. You know what I'm saying? And it's pretty common, you know what I'm saying? I'm young, I'm only 21, and it's something that a lot of younger people just like struggle with. You know what I'm saying? If you're young watching this, and even older people are like, they, you know what I'm saying, they be distracted, and it's a distraction. You know what I'm saying? You kind of don't even realize it. Like, as far as whatever it is that you're into, that's not, because everybody know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I can't guess what it is for you. You know what I'm saying? But everybody know it's like something that they do a lot, but it don't really help them at all. And honestly, it can get to a point where you spend a lot of pay trying to party too much and go out too much, or eat like high end restaurants, or buy a bunch of food, outside food, and it's hurting your pockets, and you just staying the same every month. You ain't even making more paper every single month. You ain't stacking more paper every month. You're not making more paper. So you just stagnant. You know what I'm saying? You may just be distracted, twin. Not gonna lie. Find out what your distractions is. What's keeping you just, you know what I'm saying, stuck in the same place. You know what I'm saying? And for reason number 3, I got you probably comparing yourself and kind of care what other people think. So you may not be stuck. You know what I'm saying? Because, by the title of the video, it's like if you feel stuck. You know what I'm saying? Some people could actually be feeling stuck, but this will go for both of y'all. But as far as comparing yourself, you probably not even stuck, bro. You just feel like other people got more than you, so you below them. You know what I'm saying? And that goes along the lines of like loving yourself more than you love other people, bro. Because at the end of the day, nobody's here to save you except yourself. So why would you care about anything else somebody else got to say? Why are we trying to impress people that ain't got nothing to do with our life? That probably wouldn't even give you $1 if you was begging on the street. Why do we care about that? You know what I'm saying? So stop comparing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Comparison is the thief of joy. I don't know exactly who said that, but I know that's a quote. You know what I'm saying? And we can't be doing that, bro. And that goes with this. I mean, it's social media, everything, internet. We see a lot of people living lavish lives, lifestyles, and whatnot. I'm here to tell you that most of those people cap, anyways, bro. You know what I'm saying? And not really having it. You know what I'm saying? And actually don't know how to build real wealth. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to stay down for the come up. They don't know how to live below your means. I'm here to tell you that it's cool to eat the ramen noodles and save that paper, you know what I'm saying, and stack that paper and go on your runs. I'm definitely 90-day run oriented facts. You know what I'm saying? I might do vids about that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, don't compare yourself to other people or care about what other people think because they'll have you thinking your life is trash. You know what I'm saying? And you always got to think like it's always somebody worse. Like you always better off than somebody, bro. Most deaf, bro. And comparing yourself to what other people like got going on, is definitely gonna kill your joy and make you feel like you stuck. You know what I'm saying? That may be a reason why you feel like that, bro. But at the end of the day, man, from all three of those reasons, man, if you love yourself, man, you will never feel like you stuck, bro. You gotta put yourself before anybody. You know what I'm saying? You gotta focus on yourself. You gotta have those times alone sometimes to just think about how you want your life to look and how you feel about your life and what you got to get better at. You know what I'm saying? So you could be at peace at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And of course, we chasing that pay, but we also chasing that freedom at the end of the day. So it's not always completely about the money. Of course, it's about the pay, but the pay is a tool to get that freedom. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what we're going for at the end of the day. So we gotta love ourselves at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You're never stuck, bro. The only reason you probably feel stuck is because you feel like somebody else is, you know what I'm saying, doing better. But I'm here to tell you that there's no competition. There's literally no competition, bro. It's dead. It's just you. You know what I'm saying? It's just up to you to win. If you see other people winning, that's honestly should be motivation. It's kind of like a clear view, like it's clearly possible. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you should be thinking about, seeing other people do good. It's just a clear like view that like what you trying to get done. If it's the same thing, that is possible. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's your boy Chris Shine, man. This is a good one, man. Back on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And here to get that grind on. You know what I'm saying? And I love y'all, man. I got like 2 subscribers yesterday off my video yesterday, so I'm loving that, man. Hey, man, if you watch this to the end, comment, bro. Comment, bro. Say what's up, man. Cause I'm gonna react, man. I'm here. But hey, it's your boy Chris the Shine, man, and I'm signing out.